Sitting here on a rock. I look down around me and I'm absolutely surrounded by fish. I'm on an expedition to find magic in Zambia and Malawi. Travelling with my daughter Kate, we are visiting Nagatanga Island on Lake Malawi. Nagatanga is part of the Mareli Island archipelago. It's part a 10-minute boat ride from the lodge. And amazingly, it has a history all its own.
This is Nagatanga Island, part of the Mareli Islands. And there's a large war memorial on the right-hand side. This was an old gas beacon that notified the ships of the rocks. And it's protected under the UNESCO World Heritage Site status what the islands have. It's no longer in use, but it is still protected as a memorial as part of Malawi's memorials.
Just to stand very, very still. Sit on a rock, very, very still. Very soon the fish get quite used to you, come right around you. I haven't had any nibble my feet yet, but I am hopeful. I have one more task to fulfill before leaving this island, and that is to find one of those fishes that I remember from that postage stamp as a child. There's one there, the yellow one. See, is that one? Ah, there's one. Freeze that frame. Freeze it. Go back a bit. There it is. I think what I'm trying to say is, it's time to go. This is a day that I will remember for a long time. Lake Malawi it's difficult to describe. Imagine being by the sea on a truly tropical island. I mean, everything about it is quite humid, warm, and there's a sea breeze, and even the smell is a little bit marine. But the water is fresh. When you go for a swim, you're not sticky. You feel completely refreshed. The sand doesn't stick to your feet. So it's got all the wonderful things about the sea without the few bad things about the sea. Am I talking sense? I think my impression of Malawi has been polished by Blue Zebra Lodge. I mean, it is lovely here. It's a tropical paradise, if that's the cliche. I can't think of another cliche more suitable than that. It's well run, they're great activities, the staff are super friendly, food is very good. But this isn't Malawi. This doesn't really represent Malawi. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drive up about 2 hours north of here, and we're going to stay at a place still on the lake, but I want to photograph the fishermen and see a little bit more of Malawi life. Moment of truth time. We, after an amazing few days at Blue Zebra, come to retrieve the car, and of course it's time to find out if the keys will work. Am I stressed? Nah, of course I'm not stressed. I'm going to take the Isuzu, if it starts, to drive down to the beach. Load it down there. Please work. No ill effects whatsoever. Thank you for Isuzu for designing a decent keyring that can withstand stupid people like me. I'm on the beach at Ngala Bay, what turned out to be a 4-hour drive north of Salima. I'm having a bit of difficulty in the thick sand. I have a feeling I'm going to struggle here. Been a very hot day, you see, so the sand is very powdery. But what I did is I just took about 1 bar out of the back tires. So I've gone from 3 bar on the back down to 2 bar. Didn't touch the front because I could see the front tires were proud. They were okay. It was only my back tires that were actually digging in. So I just needed to help them along a little bit. So it was unnecessary for me to drop all 4 down, which saves me a lot of time pumping them up. We've got to go down to the beach later on because they launch their boats at sunset, well after sunset, at the approach of dark because they use lights to do their fishing. We're staying at Ngala Beach Lodge and we're here to enjoy some of the local colour. A short walk from where we'll be staying is the village. Every day at this time it gets very busy here. Yes, it's what you think it is. It's a Rolex Submariner date, officially certified chronometer. This is what I love about travel. Who doesn't love a luxury lodge? I mean, there's no reason not to. But the reason I go overlanding is because of this. And meanwhile, back at our luxury lodge, while the lodge owner fights a fire outside the kitchen, we're having dinner.
I'm going to enjoy it. We're not working now, we're eating.
The following morning, and we've made our way down to the lake shore and walked up towards the village. The fish is called a usipa. It occurs in large shoals in open water and is attracted into the nets with the use of lights floating on the water. It plays a significant role in the lives of the people living along the shores of Lake Malawi. Decision-making time. Because the 2-hour trip actually took 4 hours, like all travel in Malawi and Zambia, takes much longer than, well, I first thought anyway. Decision-making time again. Like at Lower Plains, we had a choice. Go into Lower, spend a whole day driving up, another whole day driving back, and then skip Mvuu National Park. We decided, of course, to skip Lower Plains and go to Mvuu. Same thing again. I was going to the highlands. I had planned to go to the highlands, and I was told that it will be a 4-hour drive. Now, from experience in the last 14 days that I've been traveling, that actually means, translated into real terms, probably 11 hours. So 11 hours to get there and 11 hours to get back means that we have absolutely no time there at all. What I've learnt about that is that if you're traveling to Zambia or traveling to Malawi, plan your trip, estimate your time, and double it. Doubling it, you'll be safe. Malawi has been a revelation. Fantastic. What a wonderful country to visit. However, like Zambia, travel times are long, but in Malawi they are very long. One can very rarely get up to any speed. Trucks, pedestrians and bicycles are everywhere. Expect to cover no more than 300 or 400 kilometers in a full day's driving. To end up Malawi, we're going to find some curios in the capital city of Lilongwe. Thank you. I just want to look. I'm just looking. No, thank you. No, thank you. How to chase people away. It's just too overwhelming. You can't actually, enjoy a time of just looking and sort of, feeling the place and the vibe. It's just, you're just totally accosted by people. This is a distinctive difference between Malawi and Zambia. We visited many towns, many markets in Zambia, and never had close to this kind of pressure or intimidation. This was just plain unpleasant. But not one to give up. We found another market. This looks a little bit more suitable to tourists. I don't want to talk. I just want to look with my eyes. That's all.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
It's quite like the ones with the colour.
Yeah. Almost they're more cultural.
It's Sunday afternoon, and they are opening the otherwise closed stalls for us.
If they don't have a metal one, then I'll look for.
So what about the key rings? Can I show the key?
While not the best shopping experience, Kate did find what she was looking for.
So would it be better to maybe get one like that?
What about this?
I like the idea of supporting local communities as opposed to craft shops. I feel better about it, but it's also more authentic to purchase something from a place you visited as opposed to just a town. I just get more out of it personally, and now this will to me represent a major part of the Zambia expedition, and it's so handmade and it has texture and imperfections which give it character. So I don't know if I'll ever use it. I just think it's nice, and Kate's gonna take this. So two little mementos as our Zambian expedition comes to a close. In the next and final episode of our expedition, we head back to Zambia and the Lower Zambezi National Park. We also discuss how this minimally equipped vehicle has handled what has turned out to be quite an ambitious expedition. Thank you for watching. If you would like to take our relationship to the next level, support me on Patreon. Just $1 a month to support our video productions. Download everything I've ever made and watch them on the big screen on forexoverland.com. Or subscribe now on YouTube.